in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Dino. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all. Let me see you do it.
Hey, chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Again, it's Hampton. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He's going to throw this one. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Devin Lloyd making the play. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. They'll cobble together a yard there. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Tootin. He's got to gain a 6 there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and just 2 to go. Hand off to Tootin. Oh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Little knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Gets a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. 19 Cardinals.
Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Jags expecting pass, going dime on this 3rd down.
Come on. Hit. Hot 70. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. And he's taken down at the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Thrown back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Ganson. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. All lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Tootin on 1st and 10. Get some space around midfield. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Hand off to the back. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. Here's a screen for 2. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The Chargers have an early lead. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's within striking distance. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Tootin takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking wistful back now. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Hampton gets the handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Hey.
That's completed out to the right. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Set. Mikey, 18.
There's a dive up the middle. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hampton will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. A toss play to Tootin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass caught, it's Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Right up the gut. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Lawrence to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now he starts from the 6. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden II. And now it's second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Running it with Hampton. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Put down by Caleb Ransaw.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Nearly an interception on that play, and now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On the give, it's Tootin. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On play action now, Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Hey, go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's to Rice out on the right side. The 30. Gets the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
On the counter, it's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Ready, set.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Draw play here, Hampton. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. Finds a man, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
Hampton now up the middle. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Cougar 19.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 18.
Jaguars 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wilson with the return here. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series.
18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. and they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Third and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Dive play straight ahead. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gotta be simple.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Charger ball. The Bolts just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get ready. Liking, 18.
Hampton gets the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Back. Steady.
Again, it's Hampton. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Hand off to Tootin. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Red on red. Hey, tomato.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. They'll go left side with Hampton. Only can get it a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Now it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, run!
They'll run it here with 2. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Red 23.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Running it with Hampton. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Going with a screen into Hampton. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers feeling good with a 14-point advantage. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Down inside, give to Hampton. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They draw it up for him. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few